Today's show is pre-recorded.
Y'all know what time it is. Y'all don't know, y'all better ask somebody. Hat on, suit on, looking like the Dapper Dawn, giving a microphone, dressed like $1 million, diamond things in its cuffs. Y'all tell me who could it be but Steve Harvey? Yeah, they're listening to me. Put your hands together for Steve Harvey. Put your hands together. Why don't you join me? Steve Harvey, you know y'all better give me some eggs while I listen to Steve Harvey. Yeah, join in with me. If you're with me, help me say, you gotta turn it on, yeah, turn it on. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. So y'all can hear me on. Turn it up. Steve Harvey in the morning, y'all. Yeah. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn your radio on. Turn your radio on. You gotta turn it on. Steve Harvey got to turn them out. Got to turn them out. Steve Harvey turn them on to the morning, y'all. Come on, Steve. Come on. Do your thing, Big Daddy.
I sure will. Good morning, everybody. You are listening to The Voice. Come on, dig me now. One and only Steve Harvey got a radio show. Man, oh man, oh man. It symbolizes just one thing to me, man. It's just a constant reminder of exactly how good God has been to me over the years. And I thank him for it too, because I realize every day that I wake up that I would be nothing without him. That everything I am that's any good in me, I owe to him. Now, have I made some mistakes along the way? Yep. Bunches and bunches. And will I continue to make mistakes along the way? Yep. Not as many, hopefully, as I have in the past, because a lot of stuff I know better now, but you're still going to make mistakes. Now, hopefully I've limited the amount of intentional errors in my life. I've wiped quite a few of those out. But from time to time, because we're human, we're going to make a mistake every now and then. The trick with it is, y'all, is not to let the devil deceive you into thinking that once you make that mistake, that's it. You can't do it. You've fallen off the wagon. You can't reboard it. That's the biggest trick that he uses. He makes you think that if you keep stumbling, that you can't run the race. It kind of reminds me of a marathon runner. From time to time, I watch them on TV, and you'll see some people who finish the race, in a nice pace. You see people finish the race sprinting towards the finish line. But every now and then, you'll watch a marathon, and you'll see a runner, and the runner is in really, really bad shape. The key is they finish the race. See, you don't get disqualified in the marathon because you stumble. They don't take your opportunity to finish the race because you keep falling. That's not the key. The key is finishing. And a lot of times what the devil does is he makes you think that because you keep stumbling, because you're swaying from side to side, that, you out the race. Well, that's not the case. And see, and in this thing called life, let me help you understand something. Everybody falls. Nobody sprints to the tape in this one. Nobody just runs free and clear. There's some people running faster than you and all like this. And some people going to get to the end before you. Let them go ahead. And when the end come, the end come. I ain't in a rush to get to the end. But in this race, though, when you're stumbling and you're falling, it's a part of it. No one gets through this race without stumbling and falling, swaying from side to side. So don't let the enemy deceive you into thinking that it's over. I try to be encouraging to people because I don't want people to get stuck on this thing, and my walk is very different from a lot of people's walks. And then I know a lot of people who walking in faith the way I'm walking in faith. But my thing in the morning is just to remind those that it's not a perfect walk, man, that it's not something that's set up where you're going to be skipping through life scot-free without any pitfalls. I keep saying it over and over and over again because, like I said, when I was in D.C., my boy Hondo said this to me, and it just kind of stuck with me, that the road to success is always under construction. You have to figure and count on the setbacks and the pitfalls, but it's those people that fight through will be the victors in the end. You cannot give up, man. Stop going somewhere and sitting down every time something goes down. It's going to go down. It's a part of it. It's going to happen. It's going to occur. There are going to be setbacks. If you go and sit down every time there's a setback, that's not how this works. It is designed that way. If success were easy, everybody would be successful. But success is just reserved for those who are willing to fight through, who refuse to settle for mediocrity, who want something more. Now, don't get me wrong. Success is defined by each individual. So what I may consider to be successful, you may not consider that. What Bill Gates considers successful, I might not consider. What Michael Jordan considers successful, I might not consider. What you consider successful, your boss might not consider. You have to define what that is for yourself. It may not be monetary at all. Your level of success could be tied up in community service. It could be tied up in family. It could be tied up in the church. Your level of success could be tied up in the boys clubs. It could be any number of things. Whatever your level of success is, you have to determine what that is. And the best way to determine that is to get in touch with your maker who created you, to find out what your mission and your purpose is so he can put you on track. I just had this conversation with my son, and we were talking about getting on the path that God has set up for you. So many times we find ourselves fighting through life because of so much uncertainty, because we have no idea where we're headed. It's like one of my sayings that I have at my mentoring camp for boys is that a boy without a male role model is like an explorer without a map. See, if you don't have a map laid out in front of you of where you're going, when you wake up every day, that pretty much explains the feeling of confusion, the lackadaisical attitude, the lack of purpose, the not understanding your mission, because you have not gotten in touch with your creator to find out exactly what your path in life is. What are you supposed to be doing? The moment you can identify that is the moment that you get started waking up with purpose, with the sense of direction, when you kill the sense of I don't know what's next or what to do. Now, there's going to be some confusing moments no matter what happens. There's going to be some uncertainty, but at least you'll know where you're going. So if you're tired of waking up feeling lost, abandoned, confused, don't know what to do, don't know what you're supposed to be doing, refer back to your maker. Because when he created you, he had a plan for you. When he created you, he had a path for you. Now, we've made some decisions to get off of both of those, the mission and the path, but God can get you right back on track. Do that today. Ask him what you're supposed to be doing. And listen, God has all the answers if you form the relationship, okay?
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Ladies, gentlemen, boys, girls, voters, African Americans, Latinos, Asian Americans, Native Americans, white Americans.
Yep.
Today is a great day for democracy. Today, some things is going down, some things will be proven. A change is in the air. We are here, we are alive, witnessing history on several levels. This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show. We are here to educate, stimulate, humiliate. That's the ignorant side of the show.
Each other.
Embarrass.
Yes.
Claim victory. Be graceful. At the same time, put it in your face. Yeah. All of this with a level of dignity and a level of assuredness. Ladies and gentlemen, Shirley Strawberry.
Good morning, Steve Harvey. What a morning it is.
Carla Farrell.
Good morning, Georgia.
I don't know why Junior ain't on this damn Zoom.
I'm on here, Unc.
But
He's
Junior,
right here.
okay, let me press one. Maybe
Push
it's
that
one of my
button
buttons.
right there. Yeah.
Let me go find this button over here because I need to
Mr.
see everybody
Technology
today.
Man.
Yeah, let me do that. I got it. Don't worry about it. You know, this little this thing supposed to be 15 feet. You got to open it.
He doing all that on the air, though, live.
Yeah. Well, you know, people need to know what I'm going through.
Reality radio. He
I done set up him
invented
in
it.
and went with all of them. Anyway, Junior,
Morning, everybody. Morning, Georgia. Yeah.
nephew Tommy.
In that great getting up moment.
Okay, are you
Damn,
on the
you
Zoom? Now, you ain't on the Zoom.
It'll be there in a minute. Take your time. Don't worry about it. I'm coming.
Okay, I need everybody. I need all faces,
gotta
all
comb your
hands
hair.
on deck. This is a great morning.
It
got
is
to
a great
comb his
morning.
hair.
Calm down.
We need
Let's
all
celebrate.
choir members.
Celebrate.
Man, what a great day. I want to
Yeah, it
thank you all. I want to thank, first of all, the morning show team for being diligent, for being purposeful, for keeping it in the forefronts of our programming, for voting. Carla, Shirley, Monica, behind the scenes, making it happen. Junior, Tommy, Jay.
Georgia.
But I want to thank, most of all, the voters in the state of Georgia
Yes.
who have made a difference. I want to say congratulations to the Black Lives Matter movement.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Because this all started when young people revved that trombone up and started playing it. And if they don't think that Black Lives Matter now, trust me, y'all, I bet they do now. I bet they do now. Welcome to the Steve Harvey Morning Show and the dawning of a new day.
Yes, Lord.
Voting counts, baby.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, we have a lot to get to today, guys. First of all, we got to say, we've been saying it, thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia,
Yes.
for showing up. Thank you so much. CNN is projecting that Reverend Raphael Warnock is Georgia's first black senator. Thank you, Lord.
Yes.
Warnock beat Republican Kelly Loeffler, and John Ossoff has widened his lead over Dave Perdue. Votes are still being counted. Congress will get an update on the election results at 1 p.m. today, and we will be watching.
The votes that are left counted and the last ones they've been counting again are in counties that are heavily populated by blacks and browns. There are whites there, make no mistake about it. A lot of whites voted for Ossoff and a lot of whites voted for Warnock, and we do appreciate that. We appreciate the concerted effort. There is more hope for unity than it is for division.
Yes.
There is more hope for love than it is for hate.
The only thing about hate is hate happens to be louder than love, and that's what's been the prevailing force over the last 4 years. His hateful ass has been allowed to perpetrate his hate, bigotry, and lies. The sad part about it is so many people believe the lies, knowing it's a lie, and just go along with it anyway. I understand then there are some people who are just less and don't really know that these are lies. They just want to believe in the person they voted for. I understand that. But the politicians know better. And what I'm most proud of is black people have made a difference, and everybody knows it. CNN know it. Fox know it. Mitch McConnell know it. Lindsey Graham know it. The Republican Party know it. Kelly Loeffler know it. David Perdue know it. Warnock know it. Ossoff know it. Biden knows it. I want to send a special shout out and a special thank you. These are the people who I'm really. That sister from Spelman, Stacey Abrams,
Queen.
Lord girl. What a bad girl she is.
Oh, yeah.
And the mayor.
That other sister from Howard University, another tremendous sister. And that brother from Morehouse, Raphael Warnock. The HBCUs, if you don't think that them HBCUs done showed up, they are here and to be accounted for. Black lives matter. Our votes matter. And let me tell y'all something, man. If you don't think they paying close attention right now, because, see, voter suppression, we not having that no more. You ain't suppressing no more of our votes. I know you're going to continue to try. I know that's been your trademark over the years. Voter suppression is real. But now you have awakened a sleeping giant. Martin Luther King said, I may not get there with you, but we as a people will get to the mountaintop. How ironic that a man from his church,
Promised Land.
a Reverend, is the first black senator in the state of Georgia, home of Stone Mountain, home of the hilltop of the Ku Klux Klan.
KKK started.
Oh, man, you understand what's happening today? This is a great day for us. History is made on so many levels, man. And this girl, this woman, this powerful sister, Stacey Abrams, you can't say her name enough.
That's right. That's
All
right.
hail to the queen.
And she's
Stacey
known
Abrams.
on a national platform, right?
Yes, she is.
Everybody knows her.
Everybody's saying this about
Everybody knows her.
And all that racist commentary coming from the right and all that. I'm so glad them ads is off TV.
Lord.
ads.
So sick of this radical left and Raphael Warnock, God, America. It don't take that long a beat to say damn.
Okay, because you just...
No, really. Listen to me. I'm telling you, they took it all out of context. Listen to me. They took that all out of context. They don't even know what the man was talking about.
Yeah, it got real dirty.
God, America. It don't take that long to say. Plus, that cuss word is one word, and it ain't God.
Break it down.
God. I'm a professional cusser. Hey,
Break
man,
it down.
Listen to me. I had to talk to a man one time after the show. He said, I was really disappointed in you as a Christian. We backstage signing off. I said, what? He said, you use the Lord's name in vain. I said, hold on, man. When have you ever heard me use the Lord's name in vain? He said, you used it when you said GD. I said, GD? He said, God blank. I said, no, that ain't what I said. I said, God. I never thought the word was God blank.
Yeah.
I've always thought it was got. That's how my daddy said it to me. Got. And then it ain't just damn, it's damn it.
Yeah.
It's got. And it right after that, damn it.
Is this a class? Are you teaching a class now?
Is this a cussing class?
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to help y'all. See, y'all young.
Taking notes.
Young ass people don't know the history of cussing, where it come from. And that's why when they bleeped out his God,
Okay.
America. I went, what?
Okay.
That
People
ain't how
in
you
Georgia
say
know what
it.
you're talking about. Yeah,
Let's continue to
Yeah,
celebrate,
but we-
Mr. Harvey. Let's,
We are
But-
celebrating this, but I'm educating. Didn't I
can't
tell
tell.
you at the top, though, Tommy? I said we are going
Yeah.
to educate, stimulate,
You said
and
that.
then I said humiliate. This is a part of the humiliation. I don't really care. Look, we've done our job. We done went to the polls.
Yeah, but
I'm so proud of us.
we got to
We
continue.
went to the polls.
Yes,
We
outstanding.
showed up.
We did.
We done shut this dope. Man, y'all don't, I'm telling y'all, you done shook the world now. They don't know what to do. Black Lives Matter, the votes matter. When your vote starts taking people out of power, position, and money, they now have to take voter suppression and start dealing with your policies and your issues.
And they can no longer take our votes for granted. Thank you, Steve. Well
Come
said.
on now.
Some of it now.
You better
Coming
be
up
right,
next.
Well
Steve
said,
Harvey.
sir.
Some
Well
of it, I
said,
said. Some of it. All right, run that prank back with the nephew coming up right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, civil rights attorney Benjamin Crump will be our special guest. All morning long, of course, we're thanking the Georgia voters. Thank you so much, Georgia. Reverend Raphael Warnock is Georgia's first black senator, and John Ossoff has widened his lead over David Perdue. Votes are still being counted. And we'll keep you posted, of course. But right now, the nephew, you can hear him, is here to make us laugh with Run That Prank Back. What you got for us now?
Mitch McConnell!
That's the prank.
Hey,
I'm sorry.
Tommy. Hey, Tommy.
Yes,
Tell
sir.
me the quote. Dr. King said, we as a people get to what?
I may not get there with you, but we as the peoples shall get to the promised land.
The promised land, not the mountaintop.
Not the mountain.
All right, my bad. Tommy corrected me off there. I just
Oh,
want to say
good,
that.
oh, good.
I was going
good.
with
You got
mountaintop
good
because
intentions.
I wanted to, you know.
Yeah, your heart was there.
Yeah, and plus, you know, if I was there with him writing the most famous speech, I probably would have went with mountaintop, and then the speech wouldn't have been as good. So, you know, that's why I
Dr.
wasn't
King
involved.
say mountaintop here? No.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't in the room then, you know,
Thank
because
you.
keep your little comedy ass over there somewhere.
Right.
'Cause I write
All right.
speeches that last the rest of the course of time. You just
Speaking
tell
of
your little
comedy,
joke.
let's
Do your
mask
eye
up,
joke.
baby. Mask up. That's the prank. Let's go.
Hello,
Hello, I'm trying to reach Vicky.
this is she.
Hi, Vicky. This is Malik. I'm calling from Wiggs and More.
Ooh, my hair in.
I'm sorry. What now?
Is my hair in?
Okay, you have an order with us. What kind of order do you have?
Yeah, I ordered Kiki Twist 1B, four bags, matter of fact, and they still haven't came in. So that's what I'm thinking you're calling me about.
No, I'm like I say. My name is Malik. I just started working here probably within the last 8 months. But my reason for calling you is that I noticed the last couple of times that you've come here that your mask is not on. Just hanging off your ear or it's under your chin, right? So I'm trying. The sign on the door.
No. You're not calling me about no mask, baby. You got to be talking about my hair. Can't be talking
No,
about
I'm
no
not.
mask.
I'm not calling about the hair. Now, when your hair come in, we will call you and let you know your hair is in. But right now,
So you telling
I'm
me
calling you.
No. You can't be calling me about no mask, baby. If I
Your,
wanted to hang down,
your mask is hanging off your ear or it's under your chin every time you come in here in this store. So I'm calling you. The door, it says it on the door, have your mask on. Your mask ain't on.
Who did hired you for that? You're supposed to be at the register taking the money and saying thank you for coming. That's what you're supposed to be doing. Matter of fact, how you getting my number? That's another thing.
I got your number here because we got it on file because you do your orders here. So I know that.
Oh, you got a smart mouth, too.
I don't have a smart mouth. I'm just saying, I think it's up you don't have, excuse me, I think it's bad that you don't have your mouth.
No. No, we on our way up there. Wait a minute, stop greasing my scalp. Malik, we on our way up there, baby. I hope you just as bad as you are in person. Because this mouth of yours.
I'm just telling you, why is it that, who is that in the background? Who is that in the background?
Don't worry about who's in the background. Worry about who's in the front, because I'm on my way up there. Because I need to find out who this is calling me and worrying about my mask. My grandbaby made this mask, baby. And it might be a little lopsided, but my little grandbaby made this mask for her KK.
Okay,
so
can she make a mask that fit your face?
Ooh, oh hell no! And I just got the pen. Oh, you got me all the way up. Now I can can do what I want to do. You don't tell me, you don't call me, and I'm trying to get some situations done.
You can't wear no mask hanging off your face when you walk up here.
Don't you call me no damn mask. What the wrong with people? Right. It's 2021. No, don't change. No.
Who is that? Who is that back there?
Who's your mama? Who got you disrespecting calling me?
I'm calling customers that ain't wearing their mask the right way. That's what the hell I'm doing.
You don't call me because you ain't gonna have no job in the morning. Where's Von and them at? Because I know good well they ain't hired you.
I'm the one calling, making sure people have their mask on. So when you come in here from this point on, don't come in here with your mask hanging off the side of your face.
I'm coming straight to you with the mask off. I'm coming in without the mask on. And what about that? What you gonna do? You're not gonna be welcome in the store with your mask on. I bet I do. I bet I'm driving right now. I bet I'm in my car right now. I bet I'm almost to you. I bet you that. I bet you that.
Ma'am, you coming here don't make no difference. I'm just telling you when you come here.
You're not telling me nothing. You're not telling me nothing. You're not telling me nothing.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. Next time your grandbaby make a mask, tell her to make the right.
No, wait a minute. Hold on. Don't you fuck my grandbaby. Let me tell you thing. That's my only grandbaby. And she mean the world to me. You got me up. I will go to pen behind her. You tired. You probably can't even have no kids. You low down, probably short, baby, ugly, big-eyed, frog-eyed. Don't talk about my grandbaby. This is my everything. Do you hear me? Woo, Lord, I done got what? No, that. And she got a iPhone.
Who is that?
Don't worry about. Do you hear him trying to ask who you are? Yeah. You know what? You show right. No matter of fact, stop what you're doing. Let's go to this. She got me up. No, you know what? You ragged ass. So black that needs change in his pocket. These Koreans kill me behind these dumb ass. Don't you come? Matter of fact, I'm almost there. Hold on. I'm almost there. Don't you leave that job. You better stay your ass right there. I know you ugly too. I know you think you bad too. You calling me, telling me about a man. And my grandbaby? Oh hell no, this is my first grandbaby.
You know what? Carmen told me you was gonna act like this.
Carmen, my cousin.
Ain't Carmen your cousin?
I got a cousin named Carmen.
This is nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Yo, cousin Carmen got me to pray.
You had us hot. Let me ready to come get your. Not that grandbaby. No, I'll be damn Carmen. That low down. She know I'm go off behind that grandbaby.
Big, how long you been out the pen?
A year. Trying to get this hair done. I'm ready to make the move. 2021. Carmen. That old low down. I love my cousin, and she know I love that grandbaby. And Uncle Tommy, how you been doing, baby?
Hey, you got to tell me this, baby. It's 2021. I want to say Happy New Year to you. 2021. You got to tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
The Steve Harvey Morning Show. Happy New Year, guys. And I'm going to get dead on Carmen.
All right, tell that girl in the background, Tommy said, hey.
Hey, Tommy said, hey, girl.
Hey, Tommy.
We love you, baby.
You said Uncle Tommy.
Uncle Tommy.
Woo, you were a little scared of her, Tommy.
Oh, man.
Stop playing about this. Stop greasing my scalp.
Boy,
Yes.
ignorance at its best. How long you been out the pen? 1 year? Okay, all right.
Okay. You the king, Atty.
All right. It's up together. Keep your hair looking good, baby girl.
Yeah.
Welcome to 2021.
Mm-hmm.
Always.
Mitch McConnell!
Well, listen, coming up at the top of the hour, we're going to switch gears here and bring our good friend and attorney Ben Crump in. He will be our special guest coming up at the top of the hour. You don't want to miss it.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right. Happy New Year. We are here. Special guest, Steve.
Happy runoff.
Yes.
Well, we got a special guest, everybody. Joining us now is, the trial lawyer of our times, I would have to say. He's the most sought-after rights attorney to date, and he's been on the front lines of some of the most notable cases of civil rights injustices. And he's joining us today, everybody, to discuss another bad ruling in Kenosha, Wisconsin, where the DA decided there would be no charges filed against the cop that shot Jacob Blake in the back 7 times in front of his children. Let's get to it. Please welcome to the show Attorney Benjamin Crump.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, Steve. Good morning, everybody. Happy New Year. Despite the Jacob Blake ruling, because we are celebrating that African Americans have delivered for the Democratic Party, the House, the Senate, and the White House.
Yes, sir.
Come on, man. That's
Good
right.
news
Yes,
first.
we did.
Yes.
Yes, we did. You know, it's bad news, but it's we still making headway here. So, Attorney Crump, the Kenosha District Attorney Michael Gravely yesterday announced that his office wouldn't seek charges against Rustin Shesky, I think that's his name,
Yes,
31-year-old white Kenosha police officer who shot Blake in the back 7 times. How could they reach this conclusion?
Steve, I'm so happy to get to talk to you and the Steve Harvey Morning Show about this just miscarriage of justice that we see with our own eyes. I mean, they've had some ridiculous rulings in the past, but this may really take the cake when you consider the fact that they are trying to convince us that a young black man going away, running away, trying to get away from the police with his back to the police is a threat to them. When you just oppose a couple of days after they shot Jacob Blake Jr. in the back 7 times, Steve, a young white man, Kyle Rittenhouse, shot 3 people, killing 2 of them, and then put an assault weapon around his neck and walked towards the police, walked towards the National Guard, and they said that he was not a threat. So it's just asinine. And I know we'll break down the details, Steve, of Jacob Blake, but I just wanted to have the audience just to pose that in their mind for a second. A black man with no gun running away from you, you consider him a threat. A white man killing people, walking towards you, you don't consider him a threat at all, even though he got the assault weapon.
Because he's white.
Right.
Because he's white. So now I have 2 questions, 2 points. First of all, I just want to ask the audience and people listening, and I know they're going to see what I see, but it's amazing how the grand juries and the DAs never see the same footage we see. They see the same footage, but they don't see what we see. That's stunning to me. Never going to get past that. What brother do you know is evading the police to go to the car to get a knife, knowing the dude he evading got a gun? Let's just start there. My second point, and this is a legal question, Brother Benjamin.
Yes, sir.
I understand there were no charges against the police, but there were also no charges levied against Blake. Is that correct?
Yes, no charges levied against Blake.
So now,
but
stay right there with me. Here's my question. If the police ain't do nothing wrong, and Blake don't have no charges and he didn't do nothing wrong, why he get shot 7 times in the back? See, if you got no charges against the man, what did you shoot the man for?
Yes.
Help me with that part.
Yeah. Now, Steve, that is a profound question you pose. So let's take both of those questions in order that you ask them. Number one, when you consider the fact that the DA said he's not going to charge the police because of self-defense, well, you then must establish that there was a requisite intent on behalf of Jacob Blake Jr. to do something that would threaten the police officer. You see nowhere in that video that he launched at the police, that he pointed a knife at the police, did anything to the police other than try to move away from him. And so if you're looking at that, Steve Harvey, you then have to say, has the police officer established that he's an intimate fear or threat of his life? And once you think about that element that they must prove, you then say, hold on, if the police is saying that he was in fear of his life, then why is he following the person? All he has to do is step back, set up a perimeter, and he and his fellow officers can be out of harm's way. That's why it's so asinine, this defense that they say the shooting was justified because of self-defense. So that's number one, Steve Harvey. Number two, and I'll call you Attorney Steve Harvey for this one, because you asked the quintessential question. If Jacob isn't charged, if the police isn't charged, then why is it legal and justifiable for them to shoot Jacob in the back 7 times, paralyzing him in front of his 3 children who were 5 years old, 6 years old, and 8 years old?
Hey, Crump, hang on 1 second. We'll be right back. Hang on. We got to go to break right quick. Hang on.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Hey, everybody. We're back, and our special guest been holding Attorney Benjamin Crump. We've been discussing the fact that the Kenosha Police Department has come back and with the no charges from the District Attorney Michael Gravely. No charges will be pressed against a white Kenosha officer, Rustin Keshley, 31 years old, who shot Jacob Blake in the back 7 times. We've also been trying to figure out on the break how old Nesto is. And as we move forward, we trying. Don't worry about that. We're trying to figure out how. Don't worry about that. We'll get into that later.
We won't.
I'm sorry about that, Crump. It was just a really personal, deep thing we were going through. And anyway, we're here with Benjamin Crump, my good friend, my frat brother. Hey, man, on a personal note, I can't tell you how proud the frat is of you, brother.
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Just proud of you, man, for the work you put in continuously. We're proud of Stacey Abrams, HBCU Queen. Spelman Queen, who spearheaded, has done so much work in changing the face of this election. Another HBCU, Kamala Harris, the vice president, first black African-American, and then another HBCU stellar performance, new Senator Raphael Warnock from Morehouse. Just up in here clowning. We just in here showing out. But anyway, man, hey, we've been talking about this, but there's another case, too, that you've been brought into. What is this Soho case? I don't know the lady's name. They call her
Karen.
Soho Karen. This case right here is what? Tell it.
Cell phone.
Walk us through what happened with the cell phone in New York.
I absolutely will, Steve. And Steve, you make us proud, brother. I mean, that people don't know the conversations you and I have, how you mentor and teach me about making sure that black people continue to get justice, not only in the courtrooms, but economic justice. That's what Kamala Harris and I talk about all the time. We not only can just say we want our people not to get caught up in the discriminatory criminal justice system, not get falsely accused, but we also want them to be able to achieve the American dream of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. You show us how to do that every day, Steve. So I just had to say that, brother.
Benjamin Crump, listen to me. We out of time because we on a radio show, when you live, you got to go. Can you come back and discuss Soho Karen with us this week?
I will, because she's going to get arrested, Steve, and I need you to break down that for me. That white lady prosecuting our kids.
All right, cool. We'll take that next time we talk to you. We love you, Crump. Until we get back, we'll explain everything what's going on. Stay strong, brother. Yeah!
Hey, love you, Steve Harvey. God bless you.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, listen, we want to take phone calls right here, okay? 877-29-STEVE, 877-29-STEVE. Please call us and let us know what's on your mind. And while we're looking through the phones, we got to say once again, thank you to the state of Georgia. Thank you, Georgia.
Georgia?
Thank you, Georgia.
Sing it, Tommy.
Georgia.
Don't do that. Don't
Sing
do that,
it,
Carl.
Tommy.
Don't encourage him. You don't like that.
Even Shirley went, sing it, Tommy.
He hit it. He hit the note.
No, he didn't. Yes. Tommy,
Wait, listen
again.
again. Listen to him again. Sing it, Tommy. Come on.
Georgia.
I'm not bad.
little
Georgia.
It sounded like he was calling a person.
Georgia.
All right, let me hear you do it. Go ahead.
Oh, that ain't my song.
But just sing the song.
Georgia.
Nice.
Georgia.
Now, can you all harmonize?
Oh, wait. Tommy don't know what harmony is.
Boy, just take time. Come on. Come on, here we go.
Go ahead.
Georgia.
No, see, Tommy, to harmonize, you have to sing another.
He's into it now, Steve.
That second one was good, wasn't it?
Tommy,
because you close your
to
eyes.
harmonize, you have to sing another key, another note on the scale.
And Tommy, you do know Steve Harvey, a.k.a. David Ruffin.
All right, let's take some phone calls.
I know key.
Let's go to line 1 and talk to Doug from Augusta, Georgia.
Kentucky.
Hey, Doug.
Yes, sir. How you doing this morning?
What's up, man? What's on your mind, Doug?
Man, I tell you, this is one of the better mornings I've had in Augusta after being here for 20 years. I tell you, Steve,
come on, bro.
I like to say one thing. I'm 58 years old, right?
Uh-huh.
And the very first time I've ever voted was in November of last year. And I like to say, my vote does matter. That's going to be my new T-shirt. My vote does matter.
Yeah, it does.
This is a great, glorious morning.
That does. And see, he's an example. Doug is an example of what I've been trying to tell politicians and people. Mm-hmm. When Donald Trump and the Republicans pose an argument, how can Joe Biden get more black votes than President Obama? It is simply because more black people registered due to the efforts of people like Stacey Abrams. Mm-hmm. I'm not going to let y'all forget this sister, man. Because of her efforts in the state of Georgia, but then across it, they spearheaded a lot of movement to get more people registered. That's why. And this man, 58 years old, voted for the first time. Congratulations, Doug.
Yes,
I'm proud of you, man. Mm-hmm. It ain't ever too late to do the right thing. It ain't ever too late. Appreciate
That's
you,
right.
man. Thank
All
you,
right,
Doug.
let's go to line 2 and talk to Anne Marie out of New Jersey.
Anne Marie.
Good morning. Oh, my God. I love you guys. Oh, my God. Good morning, Steve. I love you.
Yes. How you doing? What's on your mind? Huh?
I took my Madeira shot yesterday. I didn't want to take it, but I ended up taking it because I work in the healthcare field. I work in administration, though. My sister and her daughter is a nurse, and my mom is visiting from Jamaica. And she's with my sister, and she's not really feeling well right now, and I wanted to go over to New York to visit her. That's one of the main reasons why I take it.
Okay. Took her vaccination, her Moderna vaccination.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, I'm hearing a lot of people saying different things about this vaccination. I guess it's an individual choice. But please don't let fear, and I know that's hard to say, guide your decisions. Look, this is a global pandemic. Something's happened here that's never happened before. And learn the facts, be educated, and make a decision from there. Mm-hmm. Don't go into some superstitious ass corner and get sick ignorantly.
Yeah.
Just off of ignorance. That's my suggestion.
That's good advice.
Well, Anne Marie did it. She did it. Yeah. She was looking out for herself and her sister.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, thank you. Coming up next, the nephew with the prank phone call right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, coming up at the top of the hour, about 4 minutes after, it's my strawberry letter for today. Subject, I don't really click with his wife. Wait till you hear this letter.
Think?
We'll get into that a little bit later. Yeah. But right now, the nephew is here with today's prank phone call. What you got for us, Neff? Who you clicking with?
I'm gonna drop this potluck on y'all. Potluck, all right? Oh. Potluck. That sounds pretty nice and
it always
harmless.
Does, yeah.
Yeah. Potluck. Let's go, cat dog.
Hello.
Hello, I'm trying to find Heather.
Excuse me, what you say?
I'm trying to reach a Heather. Is this
Heather? How are you?
Okay, listen. I got your number from Lois. That's my mama. I'm Maurice. I'm Lois' oldest son.
Lois, wait a minute now. Wait, excuse me. Lois, who's Lois?
Lois.
Oh, okay, wait, Lois. Yes. Hi, okay. How are you?
I'm good. You was at Mama Dean's house on New Year's Day?
Yes.
Okay.
Everybody was there.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
When I got there, you was gone. But what I'm calling about is you the one made the Black Eyed Peas, right?
I did. You enjoyed them?
No, I ain't enjoyed a mother thing. That's why I'm calling you.
Wait.
Let me say this here.
No. I'm at work. You can't talk to me like this. Don't do that. Say whatever you got to say, but please don't curse at me. Don't do that.
Okay. No. Here go the deal. Your mother beans got my stomach all jacked up, and I done had to go down to the doctor to get my stomach pumped. I ain't got no damn insurance or none of this. You know, this done had me messed up for the last week. You know,
okay, first of all, I asked you to stop
trying to get your
me.
number for the longest to tell you exactly, you know, how up your damn beans is.
Okay, first of all, okay, I told your ass I'm at work. I'm around all these white people. I can't talk to you the way I want to talk to you. But let me just tell you this. Don't call me with the dumb. First of all, there was a whole bunch of food there. How do you know? How can you single out my damn beans that made you sit with all that food there? You're not going to blame me. Get the out of here.
Mama Dean said you was the one that made the beans.
I don't give a what Mama Dean said. It was all this food there, and you're going to single out my beans? Nobody else complained. You know what the day's date is? Okay? Ain't not one other person called me about them beans. And as a matter of fact, other people were complimenting me. So for you to call me with the dumb all late and wrong, going to blame me probably because you need a doctor's appointment, you should have got Obamacare when it was available to you, and now you want to call me with no. So you could tell Lois or whatever. You know what?
Trying to blame it on somebody. You trying to blame this somebody else's food. Your beans my stomach up, and that's what it boils down to. And at the end of the day, you're finna give me some money for the doctor bill.
No, the hell I ain't. What doctor bill? You said you don't have insurance. So how the hell did you go to the doctor with no insurance?
I had to pay out my pocket to get my stomach pumped.
Oh, okay, well, it's taken care of. If you paid out your pocket, that means the bill is paid, so you can get off my phone.
And you going to reimburse me what
No, I'm not going to reimburse you with okay? In fact, I got more beans for you since you got a problem with them. I got a whole bowl for you, okay? How about? Because you full of so if it made you that's good for you.
Hey, look, I'm going to tell you this here right now. The bill was $472. I need $472 for your bullshit beans.
No.
Okay?
No.
Yes.
You're not getting no money from me. And I need to go because I got work to do. I don't know what you got to do, spending all this time on the fucking phone talking about some beans with all that food. So the rice didn't do it. The meat didn't do it. They had smothered gravy. Gravy always people up. That didn't do it. You want to single out my beans? Out of here. Don't be calling me with this dumb. You know what? Now, tell me who gave me your number, because I don't even know you. I do know your mom a little.
Mama Dean gave me your number. I called Mama Dean.
So Mama Dean passing out numbers. Well, I'm going to call Mama Dean, and I'm going to see if anybody else got sick, which I know they didn't, because your ass is full of So I'm going to call her, see if anybody got sick. How about we do it that way? And also, I'm going to call your mother. Okay? I'm going to call Miss Lois and see why her son is calling me on the phone, because this is some bull. I'm sick and tired of this phone call, and nothing was wrong with my beans. If anything, something wrong with you. And so take a laxative, clear your ass out, and keep it moving. But you're gonna get off my goddamn phone.
Okay. They say Tommy has some problem with the beans too.
Huh? First of all, I don't even know no goddamn Tommy. I barely know your mom. I just know her by face. I don't even know her. So, Tommy, you. I'm calling Mama Dean. She ain't got no business giving my mother number to nobody. This is dumb as hell.
What you want me to tell Tommy then?
I just told you I don't know anybody named Tommy.
Okay,
so you can tell him whatever the you want to tell him. And if you're trying to gain other people who want to jump on your side, it's not going to happen, because nobody complained about the beans. Give me names. Give me another name, because Tommy wasn't there. I know just about everybody that was there. Wasn't nobody named Tommy there.
Okay. So you gonna say nephew Tommy wasn't there?
What?
Nephew Tommy. This is Nephew Tommy from the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Heather, you just...
Are you crazy?
Your cousin Faye got me to prank phone call.
Are you crazy? I'm at work. People walking by me, looking at me. I'm about to get written up around with you, Tommy. Are you crazy? And I know my beans are good. I know they good.
Are you... Oh man, you got me wanting to taste your black eyed peas, baby.
They are good. Nobody complain. I'm sitting here like, I know I ain't get these people sick. You wasn't gonna get no money.
Hey, tell me this, baby. Tell me this. What is the baddest radio show in the land?
Oh, but you know it's Steve Harvey Morning Show. Oh my God. I'm on radio. This is great.
Keep cooking your beans, baby. You all good.
All right. Thank you. Happy New Year.
All right. Happy New Year. Hey, and next year, I'll probably pop up in Mama Dean's house here.
You are welcome to come.
Yay.
Boy,
I love her.
It's so many levels. It's so many levels on that prank that I love, boy.
But Steve, starting with I'm at work. Stop cursing at me.
You know I'm here with these white folk.
That's my favorite line. Okay, listen to me. I'm sitting in here around all these white folks. I can't talk to you like I want to.
Right.
Black people go there first. Hey, man, y'all
we give you a warning.
Because we understand that.
I'm sitting around all these white folks. I can't talk to you like I want to.
We know what that means.
Okay. and that be...
But when she said, first the blank of all.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now that's a T-shirt.
Hey, Carla, here was mine. Your ass should have got Obamacare when it was available.
Right. That was my favorite.
Boy,
that was my favorite, Steve.
She went in there and told him, you should have got Obamacare when it was available. See, y'all coming up. I ain't got no insurance. Mm-hmm. Your ass should have got Obamacare when it was available.
I love her. Heather,
hey, if you want to catch me where I really got some sense, catch me on Friday night on Baby. Ready to Love. You don't want to miss it. That is 9 p.m., 8 Central, Ready to Love, Last Resort. That nephew, I got a little sense on there. I promise you, I'm not going to let you down. Come check me out on Friday night.
Yeah, surprisingly you do.
Yeah, that's my show. It's so good, Tom.
We love it. We love it. Yeah.
Just a little something.
Yeah. You do your thing on that show.
Counseling the couples and giving out relationship.
Gotta make my mama proud.
Yeah, you do a great job. My whole family loves that show. It's really good.
My mama watch it too.
I'm gonna sit down and binge watch it.
You got to.
Binge it. I think you'll like it, dog.
Really
over the
good.
weekend.
Yeah, you're gonna fall in love.
It's gonna be some people get on your nerve now.
Yeah.
I'm used to that though. President Trump. 4 years of his ass, I can take somebody getting on my nerves.
On TV, huh?
4 years of his ass. At least it's entertaining.
I hope we don't have no drama today, man. I really do.
Oh, dog.
Tommy, count the votes. I said,
Tommy, this is a meaningless gesture right here.
Right.
Yes.
They don't have enough people. This is to flex in front and to show that Trump supporters, that they with their boy Trump. All this is going to backfire on them.
Strawberry Letter coming up next. I really didn't click with his wife is the subject right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, one more time, we got to say thank you, Georgia. Thank you, Georgia, for getting out the vote.
Yes,
Reverend
sir.
Raphael Warnock is Georgia's first black senator. Woo! And John Ossoff is widening his lead over Dave Perdue.
And he's currently on CNN talking to voters right now. Ossoff is.
All right.
I mean, his lead is really widening, man. It's like 8. It's 16,000 now.
Yeah.
And he's got 0.4% edge over Perdue. If you get to 0.5 and above, you can't have a recount. Oh. And we still have votes in. If we get to above 0.5, there's no recount in Georgia. So Perdue can say what he want to say. And if it keep going like it's going, maybe above the 0.5 number. And
Georgia deserve a couple weeks off. They do. They did the doggone thing. They need a vacation.
They do. You know what? We do. I'm just going to be real with you, man. I think I can speak for the team. We're exhausted. We've been pushing hard all year long. I mean, for the first time, I mean, I'm used to working, but for the first time in radio, I didn't take any time off in 2020.
It was a tough fight.
We were committed on this show to the COVID, to keeping our people informed about the COVID, face mask, washing their hands, social distancing, be careful, stay home. We did all of that. And then the election.
Yeah.
We kept our voice on the radio from January all the way to November without a vacation. That's commitment.
Yes.
So
and
you're
thank you
damn
to our
right.
audience.
Time out.
Thank you to our audience, to everyone who listens to the Steve Harvey Morning Show every day. We appreciate you. And we're going to switch gears here because it is time now for the Strawberry Letter. If you need advice on relationships, work, sex, dating, parenting, and more, please submit your Strawberry Letter to steveharveyfm.com and click Submit Strawberry Letter. We could be reading your letter live like we're going to read this one right here, right now.
Buckle up. Hold on tight. We got it for you. Here it is, the Strawberry Letter.
I love this subject. I really didn't click with his wife. Dear Steve and Shirley, I met a great guy on a dating website, and we ended up getting really close. And after a few months of dating, we got a place together. 4 months later, I found out he is very happily married and he's having a baby, but not by his wife. After he came clean about everything, I jumped on him, and he did not lay a finger on me because he knew he was wrong. He stayed in the relationship with me and eventually introduced me to the girl that's having his son. I wasn't interested in being friendly to her, so he didn't force it. He was very eager for me to meet his wife, and I agreed to. I'm older than he is, and I'm a bit old-fashioned and like to do things the old-school way, so I told him to invite his wife over to our place for dinner. I must admit that his wife is cool and really beautiful, but we didn't click right away. She spent the first night at our house, and all of us slept together that night. We continued to mess around, and I was cool with sharing her husband, but things started going downhill fast. He started letting his wife use my car, and when I had extra money, he'd borrow it to do something nice for his wife. This is the craziest letter. I didn't really click with her, so I didn't appreciate him using my resources to help her. Then his wife lost her job during the lockdown, so he asked if she could stay with us for a while till she could move back to her mom's house. Now that she's there, it's like three's company, and I'm taking care of him and his wife. I told him I didn't really care for her, and he's putting her needs over mine. I want to get out of this three-way situation and have him all to myself. Do you think this can happen now? Please advise. Wait a minute. What? What? Okay, the facts, quickly. You met him online, moved in with him after only a few months of dating. He's got a girlfriend who's pregnant. You're the girlfriend with the apartment and the money, obviously, and then he's got a wife who's obviously nuts or something. I don't know what's going on there. I say that because who does that? I mean, what wife do you know would move in with her husband's girlfriend, sleep in the same bed with them every single night? I'm sure there are open marriages out there where this happens, for a freaky date night or something every now and then, but all of this, all the time, this living arrangement is crazy. And this guy, who is this guy? He's got these women acting like this, meeting each other, liking each other. I mean, is this Denzel? Is this Idris? Somebody tell me, is this the new Black Bachelor? What is going on? I don't know why you're doing all of this. You know you don't want to. You don't even get along with his wife. You're taking care of her too. I just say stop letting them use you as their personal sex toy or sex slave, whatever you are. Get out of this relationship because you get nothing in return here. Nothing. What happens if his other girlfriend falls on hard times? Will she and the baby move in with you guys too? You will always have to share him. You'll never have him to yourself. He's not that kind of guy, okay? I say put everyone out of your house and just stop this madness. What is wrong with you, Steve? You're speechless.
I don't know where to start.
This is crazy.
This is the most frightening letter.
I know.
I mean, I wasn't expecting this. It just I need a bell tone to do my letter properly. I needed bell tone, and when I asked for it, I just want you to go ding. I need a bell tone, Cat, or a buzzer sound, a buzzer or a beater. As soon as you get it, Cat, let me know. This letter, y'all. First of all, I want to apologize to the audience because this is too early in the year for this.
Yeah.
This is just way too early in the year for this type 6th. Of letter. It's January 6th. We've been dealing with the election and everything, and then we've been trying to get everybody to vote.
Yeah,
really
we
just
love
too
you
damn
guys.
much.
Sorry.
This really just too damn much. When I come back, man, hell, I don't know.
You'll be back in 23 minutes after the hour. Part 2 of your response, part 1. I don't really click with his wife. That's the subject. We'll be back right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, come on, Steve. Let's recap today's crazy strawberry letter.
Y'all, listen to me.
I didn't really click with his wife as a subject.
I got you. Don't worry about this. This letter's so ignorant. We in shock. So let me just, before we read this letter, I can't help nobody in this letter. I just off of Shirley's reading, I've come to the conclusion I can't help nobody in this letter. This letter right here, as it goes on, it just goes from bad to worse to worser to worstest.
Oh, wow.
This is horrible. So let us go, and this is how I see the letter. Everybody ready with their role on this letter?
Yes, sir.
I asked my team to participate in this letter. Here we go. This is how I read this letter. Subject, I really don't click with his wife. Huh?
What?
Here we go. Dear Steve and Shirley, I met a great guy on a dating website, and we ended up getting really close, and after a few months of dating, we got a place together. Huh?
What?
Mm-hmm. 4 months later, I find out he's very happily married, and he's having a baby, but not by his wife. Huh?
What?
Uh-huh. After he came clean about everything, I jumped on him, but he ain't lay a finger on me because he knew he was wrong, huh?
What?
Yeah. He stayed in the relationship with me, huh?
What?
And eventually introduced me to the girl that's having his son, huh?
What?
I wasn't interested in being friendly to her, so he didn't force it. He was very eager for me to meet his wife, and I agreed to. Huh?
What?
I'm older than he is, and I'm a bit old-fashioned and like to do things the old-school way, so I told him to invite his wife over to our place for dinner. Huh?
What?
I must admit that his wife is cool and really beautiful. Huh?
What?
But we didn't click right away. Huh?
What?
She spent the first night at our house. Huh?
What?
And we all slept together that night. Huh?
What?
What is happening in this letter, man? We continued to mess around, and I was cool with her sharing her husband, but things started going downhill fast. He started letting his wife use my car. Huh?
What?
And when I had extra money, he'd borrow it to do something nice for his wife.
Whoa.
Huh?
What?
I ain't really click with her. Huh?
What?
I ain't really click with her. So I didn't appreciate him using my resources to help her. Huh?
What?
What?
Then Then his wife lost her job during the lockdown. What? Huh?
What?
When she say lockdown, what is she referring to?
During the pandemic.
Pandemic.
Yeah.
Quarantine.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I thought they had all went to jail.
No.
Prison?
What? Steve, what?
I thought the letter crazy. I thought they had all went to jail and during lockdown, lights out. I thought they had all, I'm sorry.
That's locked.
What?
Lost her job during the lockdown. So he asked, if she could stay with us for a while till she could move back to her mom's house. Huh?
What?
Now that she's there, it's like Three's Company, and I'm taking care of him and his wife. Huh?
What?
I told him I don't really care for her, and he putting her needs over mine. Huh?
What?
I want to get out of this three-way situation and have him all to myself. Huh?
What?
Do you think that can happen? Please advise. Huh?
What?
This nutty ass letter.
The nuttiest.
We don't have no comment. We just wanted to read it back to you. Have a nice day, everybody, and know that your life is wonderful.
That's it, Steve. That's it. Junior with Sports Talk coming up next.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, Junior is here with Sports Talk. Junior, what you got?
Yeah, the Heisman Trophy was handed out last night, and it did not go to a quarterback. I know that. First time and since Desmond Howard from Michigan, wide receiver, has won the Heisman Trophy.
Wow.
We have to give a big
Boy,
shout out
Alabama.
to Devontae Smith, man. Yeah, roll
Yep.
tide.
Wow.
Let's take a listen to his speech, though.
To all the young kids out there that's not the biggest, not the strongest, just keep pushing, because I'm not the biggest. I've been doubted a lot just because of my size. And really, it just comes down to you put your mind to it, you can do it. No job is too big. If you put your mind to it, you can do it, and just keep believing in God, and you'll get where you want to be.
There it is.
Wow.
Nice. Man.
You ain't got to be the
That's
biggest,
dope.
you ain't got to be the fastest.
I'm a big fan of his now.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. No,
Yeah.
he is great,
Wisdom.
man. He is
What else happening in sports, Junior?
Oh, I'll tell you else what happened. Well, you already know the Cleveland Browns is going to the playoffs. But y'all got some problems in the locker room. Just gonna tell you.
What's
Short
the problem we
celebration
got in the
now.
locker room?
Oh, yeah. Well, your head coach, Kevin Stefanski, and additional members of the coaching staff and 2 players have tested positive for COVID-19 and will be sitting out the AFC wildcard game.
Cleveland got COVID?
Yeah, we got
Yeah,
COVID,
Tommy,
man.
Cleveland.
That's
Cleveland
a damn
got
shame.
COVID. Yeah,
We sit
yeah,
up in there. We lost all our wide receivers, the COVID protocol 2 weeks ago. Now we ain't got no damn coach. Then we got that dumbass young boy that was drag racing the other night in a car.
Who was this?
That stupid
Who was
ass
that?
wide receiver, dumbass boy out there. They drag racing right for the playoffs. Why you drag racing in Cleveland at all that damn snow?
Yeah.
You need to go coach him, Steve. That's what you need to do.
No, you know what, does this happen to Cleveland, like stuff like this? Like you have a celebration and then something else tragic happen like that?
It's just always something, Junior.
We just can't have a celebration in Cleveland.
You was all
Man,
hyped
you know,
yesterday
man, it's
about
like-
Cleveland.
Hey, man,
You
that's
was all
why they
hyping
say-
everything yesterday.
Dog, that's why they say if you can make it in Cleveland, you can make it anywhere. Because if something finna happen, it's probably going to happen in Cleveland.
Y'all will be playing Pittsburgh Sunday night, man. I think y'all really got a great
And you know,
shot.
man, I'm just going to say
Without
this,
a
man.
coach?
I don't want nobody emailing and all this here tweeting about what
Wait,
I'm about to say.
What you finna say? Go ahead.
I think because it's Cleveland, they ought to just overlook the COVID protocol and let they sick ass get on out there. 'Cause hell, we ain't won
Let
it so
them
long.
do
Let
it.
they
Say
sick ass
something.
try.
Wives, not crazy.
Let them try.
Ain't nobody doing that.
We ain't won 18 years we been in the playoffs. Let they sick ass out there.
Are you about to cry?
Man, we need
All right.
this.
We rooting
Thank
for
you,
Cleveland,
Junior. We
man.
got
Go
to go.
Browns.
Coming up at the top of the hour, your phone calls. Call us 877-29-STEVE.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, good morning to you, Steve. Once again, thank you, Georgia, for showing up. We love you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And, let's go to the phones. Let's talk to the people. 877-29-STEVE. Let's go to line 1 and talk to Franklin out of Philly.
Hey, Franklin.
Hey, how y'all doing?
What's going on? What's on your mind, brother?
First and foremost, y'all, people know me as, you can call me Franklin, but people know me as Frank the Barber.
Hey, Frank.
Oh, my man, Frank the Barber. What's up, boy? Long time.
Happy New Year.
Yes. I want to say Happy New Year to y'all. And thank y'all for, giving the support to the people throughout the pandemic. I fell into a depression at the time, and having y'all as my morning routine kept me going and following y'all throughout the shutdown and everything. It helped me get through, and I want to thank y'all for that.
That's good.
Small business owner.
Yeah. I love you, Frank.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's making them good videos.
Yeah.
I know. He can cut, too. Ooh.
Cut.
He's a
He
great
got
barber.
hands.
Yeah, and cares about the Philadelphia community, always giving back. So that's much love, Frank.
And this is not medical, Frank the Barber. This could help your depression sometimes. Cussing.
Here we go.
Cussing, man. Just try it. Hard. Like I
not
got
not too much though.
Well, I like combinations. You got to put them together. You got to know how to put the words together, and it'll help you with the depression. So next time you,
are you for real right now?
Here's
Dr. Steve.
Okay, I'm gonna give you an example, Franklin. Like whenever I start feeling down, I ask myself, now the cuss word at the end you fill in yourself, but it's a 4-letter and you put it in, and this is how I solve any time I'm having depression. Who the blank, what the, and how come the.
Okay.
One more
So
time.
how come the? That's new. Okay.
Who the, what the, and how come the.
How come the?
Them 3 right there, man, helps with depression, Frank the Barber. Let's do that.
Okay.
Thank you.
Y'all ready? One more time. Who the, what the, and how come the.
I like the how come.
Them 3 right there, dog. Thank you, Frank.
Like how come?
Love you, boy.
Frank the Barber. All right. Thank you, Franklin. Let's go to line 3 and talk to Nicki out of Mississippi. All right.
Oh, Lord, out the silk. What's her name? Nicki?
Steve, don't start. It's Nicki. It's not Geraldine.
Oh, okay. I didn't know. We're in the silk. You never know. Here we had,
they always give us the
Gwendolyn. What's on your mind, Nicki?
I want to thank you all this morning so much for encouraging everyone to get out and vote, even when it seems like we didn't have anything to vote for, even when it seems like every time we went out to vote, our vote didn't count. I want to encourage you all for doing that. We are some amazing people when we realize how much power we actually have.
Wow. Thank you,
know
Nicki.
what?
It's very nice.
The brother said it in Detroit the best. We've gone from picking cotton to picking presidents.
Yes. That's right.
You have to understand what we've overcome and still overcoming.
Yeah.
And for us to be where we are is absolutely a tribute to our spirit as a people. And I just encourage us, man, to continue striving for greatness, because we go get there. We're not there yet, but we're going to get there. We are an unstoppable force. Our faith alone has gotten us through the unthinkable times. Listen to me, man. Do you understand what really has happened to black people is really unthinkable? If you think about what all was done from start to now, unthinkable.
That's it.
You're right. All right. Thank you for your phone calls. Yeah. We'll talk about Dr. Dre and what he's going through when we come back at 20 minutes after the hour, right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
Okay, prayer warriors, we are talking to you. We need to send a prayer of healing out to Dr. Dre. If you haven't heard by now, Dr. Dre suffered a brain aneurysm yesterday. But then last night, Dr. Dre shared encouraging news. He posted a message and he thanked everyone for their love and support. He thanked the staff at Cedar, and he's announcing that he's doing good and he'll be home soon. So prayer works. Prayer works. That is really, really good to hear.
That's a blessing, man. I normally don't hear good news
like that
when you hear brain aneurysm.
Yeah.
That's a blessing.
But then, according to TMZ, some burglars apparently heard the story about Dr. Dre being in the hospital, so they took that opportunity to go and burglarize his Pacific Palisades home around 2 a.m. Yeah, I mean,
it's
really.
Cool. It's cool. They go on the
Security spotted them as they were casing the house before they could even get into the main structure. Security confronted them, quickly called the police. The men fled, but the cops arrived and almost immediately and chased. It was 4 of them, and they arrested them. So that is good news.
I really hope hell is really what it's supposed to be. I really.
You ain't got to worry. Take that off your plate, partner.
I hope hell got it laid out for him, boy.
Oh, you ain't got to worry, man.
All right, we'll be back. We're going to talk to the poll workers right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, once again, congratulations to the state of Georgia. Thank you so much for getting out to vote and showing up and just showing out at the polls. You voted for our democracy. Reverend Raphael Warnock has been elected as Georgia's first black senator. Woo, congratulations. Okay. Jon Ossoff widens his lead over David Perdue. Jon Ossoff has already declared victory, actually. And now the poll workers, they have to get rest like everyone else. So they're going to start counting again at about 10 this morning. And
I bet you they're tired.
Yeah, they're tired. I mean, they've been going at it. They've been criticized, by the president for the November 3rd election. But, they got to do their job.
Call a poll worker?
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Hey, this Robert, poll worker. Who is that?
Hello? This is the Steve Harvey Morning Show, Steve.
What do y'all want?
Listen, did you
what?
You say your name, Robert?
I'm Robert, the poll worker. What do you want?
Robert, what we trying to get at here, man, is we trying to get these results. So I appreciate y'all. We've certified Warnock. We trying to get the results for the Ossoff Perdue election.
I am not at work yet, Steve. I'm on the 400 in the middle of traffic. Y'all gonna have to wait until I get to work. I don't. Why are y'all worrying me about? Y'all did this in November, calling me and weighing me out every other day, want to see what the score is, what it is. What? We got a bunch of military votes ain't got in here yet. What do y'all want?
But sir, excuse me. I just got a radio show. I got my listeners that want the results in. What's taking so long?
I understand what your listeners want, but your listeners got to wait. Now I got to get these kids to school. I'm trying to get to 85. I got to get these kids to school. Then I get to work. When I get to work, don't call me worrying me about this. We got a bunch of military. Let me make you feel better. 3/4 of the military is black. There it is. Do the math. Now I still got to go in there and count them. I still got to count them, Steve. But y'all not gonna worry me every day about this. And if that boy at school called me, I'm gonna have to take a break and go down there. But y'all not gonna worry me with this.
But sir,
now go over there and celebrate with Warnock until I get to what?
But sir, we not worrying you. These are we tax-paying people. We pay you. We taxpayer. We pay your salary.
I understand what you do, but we in the middle of COVID-19. It's a lot. Do you have your mask on?
On the phone?
Why he talking? I don't need my mask on the phone.
I don't talk to nobody with no mask, whether it's on the phone or in person. I'm sorry. Now, when I get through counting, I will let y'all know. Until then, bye.
Well, bye, Robert. Thank you for your time. Coming up at 49 minutes after
Crazy
the hour.
poll worker.
It'll be our last break of the day and some closing remarks from the one and only Steve Harvey right after this.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.
All right, guys, here we are. Last break of the day. Last break of the day. Before we get out of here, one more time, congratulations to the state of Georgia.
Yes.
Woo! So happy about this. Thank you, thank you, thank you for voting. Thank you, Georgia. You showed up. You voted for our democracy. Now we have our Senator-elect Reverend Raphael Warnock, because he's been elected as Georgia's first black senator. Congratulations to him.
Woo, this
John
is so
Ossoff,
big. Man.
yes, close behind. He has widened his lead over David Perdue. He's also already declared victory. So
He's
it's
claimed
looking real
victory.
good right now.
Yeah,
it's all
hasn't
good.
been, but this could.
He has,
Here's my closing remarks today. Listen, man. We have been talking for a solid year now about voting. We have been imploring, pleading, enlightening, sharing knowledge, giving out websites, showing up every day without missing a beat, encouraging, pleading. We've done everything. I could not be prouder of our efforts to turn out to vote. I can now not be more prouder of the vote turnout. I was proud of the people who voted in the senatorial election and the runoff election that didn't even vote in the presidential election. It kept the message clear that we were clearly kept driving the message home, and it was reaching people. What has happened today is historical. A traditionally red state turned blue. And it turned blue for several reasons. First of all, Stacey Abrams, this sister, please don't short play what this woman did, man. This woman is a bad sister, man. This is a bad, bad sister right here. I'm not saying she did it single-handedly, but she spearheaded this thing. And she got and motivated a sheer number of people that not only affected Georgia, they took that blue wave and used it across the country. And so this sister, and they know that, they're talking about her, but I don't think they're talking about her enough. The next part of this is the black vote. Now, listen to me. You can't just have black people voting and make a president. You have to have white votes. You have to have brown votes. You have to have yellow, red votes. You have to have a rainbow of votes to become president of the United States. I understand that, and I do applaud everybody who took the time out to vote. I'm just talking to black people right now and people of color, because our vote has been taken for granted for so long, and we have been the recipient of voter suppression for so long over the years. They've done everything to suppress our vote, made it more difficult, removed polling stations, made the requirements different, implemented new laws, changed districts. They've done everything to us. Internet, bad publicity, false polls and everything. They've done everything to suppress the vote. It didn't work this time. It did not work. And we showed up and we determined what was going to happen. A brother said it in Detroit, we've gone from picking cotton to picking presidents. We put this president in the White House. We put the vice president in the White House. If black people had not showed up and brown people in the numbers that they showed up in, this election would be totally different. We'd be dealing with Donald Trump, Mitch McConnell, and every other person that don't give a damn about us. But you voted and you changed things. And as I said before, let me tell you something. Black lives matter more now than ever before. They can keep saying it if they want to. And we're going to get to these police, and we're going to deal with police brutality, and we're going to get a handle on this. It's going to take a minute, but we're going to get a handle on this. But if you thought that this movement that the young people created this year during COVID, that Black Lives Matter, was not important, one of the most important movements I've seen since the civil rights movement in the 60s. I've been alive for both of them. I'm probably more proud of the movement today because it was so many young people. Now, the civil rights movement was a lot of young people too, but you need young people to bring about change. And you young people, the basketball players, the artists, the college students, the workers in all the factories that pushed and voted, from the post office to the steel mills to wherever you from, man, y'all made a difference. They don't want to admit, even Trump don't want to admit that Black Lives Matter. Well, they matter now, though. I bet they matter now. When you start costing people their position, their power, and their money, you have their undivided attention. Congratulations, Black Lives Matter has taken a giant leap forward, and don't you think that it ain't, because y'all changed the world today. Georgia, Atlanta, Savannah, Columbus, Augusta, all y'all Brunswick, thank you. From the Steve Harvey Morning Show. I bet Black Lives Matter now.
Yeah. Seats 4 and 5, please. We need seats 4 and 5. Thank you.
Thank you.
We need seats 4 and 5.
For all Steve Harvey contests, no purchase necessary, void where prohibited. Participants must be legal U.S. residents at least 18 years old unless otherwise stated. For complete contest rules, visit SteveHarveyFM.com.
You're listening to the Steve Harvey Morning Show.